Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is Overcash here. I just shot myself in the leg with my Walther P22. I was down in my basement shooting at logbooks with these gas rounds. They're 22 short. This is 22 LR, but I was shooting 22 gas rounds at logbooks in the basement, and I missed a logbook, hit the table that my logbooks were set up on, and this came back and nailed me in the leg. Didn't really hurt, but I officially have shot myself again. I've shot myself one time before with a 25 auto. That's why one of my pinkies is a little bit crooked. This one right here. I don't know if you can see the marks on it that well. There's an exit wound right there. It went in through this finger. Just kind of skimmed that tip off right there. Went in my pinky right there. Right here. And it came out right there. That didn't hurt either, really. Broke a couple bones in my pinky. Knocked off the tip of the bone in my ring finger. It didn't really hurt that bad. It bled quite a bit. Had to go to the hospital and get stitches and all that. But first, I didn't even want to go to the hospital. It didn't faze me. It wasn't bad. But I thought about it. And I'm like, well, I don't want to lose my fingers, so I went to the hospital for that. But that's 2 times I've shot myself. This time didn't really shoot myself. Hit myself with a ricochet. Like I said, it didn't even hurt. Didn't even make a mark on my leg. But I shot myself. Yeah, it was unexpected. It just hit me, and I'm like, what was that? And I looked down, and there's the bullet laying right by my foot. And well, I guess I did it again. I just thought I'd share that with you. Give you guys something to laugh at me about. The first time I shot myself, though, I was sitting in my room with a brand new piece of crap handgun. This is why I don't buy crappy handguns anymore. It had a safety on it, not like this one, where it actually stops the hammer from hitting, because it was a striker fired. It was a Raven Arms 25. And I was, messing with it, manipulating the slide. This one is safety checked. I'm not going to shoot myself. It's cleared. Magazine's empty. I don't know if you can see down into it or not. Yeah, there you go. It's empty. But I put the safety on, and I was testing to see how the rounds that I had, 25 auto, would cycle through it. 3rd round, I got a malfunction. So I went to clear the malfunction. When I did, I had my hand like this, and I pulled back the slide on it, and I thought I had gotten the malfunction out. And what I was trying to do was hold the next round in the magazine down and let go of it. Well, I let go of it, and it cycled the next round in, even though I thought I had held it down. Without checking the chamber with the safety on, I pulled the trigger. On that gun, I don't remember how it worked exactly, but the safety malfunctioned, and I had the gun. I was kind of sitting down in a chair, and I just kind of went boom, and my hand shook real fast. Did not realize that I had shot myself at that time. I thought that the muzzle flash, just kind of blew my hand. Didn't hurt at all. I'm looking around, I'm like, when my friends was in the room, did I just shoot you? He's like, no, you didn't shoot me. He's checking himself, He's like, no, you didn't shoot me. I'm like, man, that safety just malfunctioned on me. Still shooken up and everything. And he's like, my other buddy's sitting over behind me. He's like, "Did you just shoot yourself?" I'm like, "I don't think so." And I looked down at my hand, and it wasn't bleeding yet. And I put my hand down down between my legs to look at it, and I had my fingers out like that. And when I did, I put my hand down, it started leaking blood. So I wrapped my hand around my fingers, and I'm like, my mom heard that. That is not good. I got up, I went in the bathroom, got some stuff to wrap my hand with, got some peroxide, put some peroxide on it. Kind of cleaned up some of the powder burn a little bit. Went downstairs, told my mom what I did, and went to the hospital. Wasn't that bad at all. I don't think that I ever felt the pain. I went to the hospital. They're like on a level 1 to 10. What's the pain? I'm like, it's about a 4. At that time, I had my hand on ice, and the ice was what was bothering it. I still have reoccurring pain, not discomfort, not really pain, but I have reoccurring discomfort from it in the cold. You know, my pinky will get a little bit. I mean, it's hard to bend. I can't bend it like I can this one. Like, it just doesn't bend right. I've got a lot more use back from it than when I originally did it. But that's my story about how I had a negligent discharge. It was my fault. I trusted a mechanical safety, and I guess the moral of this story is never, ever, ever trust a mechanical safety, and don't point the muzzle of a weapon at something that you do not intend to destroy. I learned from my mistake, and I hope that everybody else can learn from my mistakes. I'd rather you laugh at me and learn than you have it happen to you and you don't quite get as lucky as I did. You know, I could have shot myself in a worse place. I could have shot one of my friends. But after everything was said and done with, you know, I'm glad that it turned out the way that it did. And I got first-hand experience in gun safety. But that's my story, and I, you know, hope you guys found that one a little bit entertaining. And, you know, I hope that I can prevent something like this from happening to somebody else out there, especially if you're new into guns. At that time, I wasn't new into guns, but I was new into such a small piece of crap gun that I had. Now I don't carry guns with safety. This one is loaded. It's a loaded mag, one in the chamber is my Glock, my everyday carry. I always keep one in the chamber. You might be able to see it. There's one in there. You can see the brass. But that's my story of how I negligently discharged a firearm into my hand, and how today I shot myself in the leg. It did not hurt. It didn't make a mark. I got lucky again. But the moral of this story is, well, just be careful of what you're shooting at. Be careful of where you're shooting at. Luckily, I was across the basement from where I was shooting at the books, and it came across the room. I had my safety glasses on. I didn't have any hearing protection because those rounds they're a gas round. They don't really make any noise. Firecrackers are a lot louder than these things. Those rounds are nice if you got an annoying possum or raccoon or something outside in the middle of the night going through your trash. You know, I ain't got to worry about my neighbors hearing it. I stick that out the door and, you know. But I'm going to do a gun review on this thing. It's a nice gun, and I think you guys might get a little bit of enjoyment out. And no, the barrel is not ported. It's a 22. It just looks ported. That's the extended barrel housing on it that they put on there. It looks like a little Desert Eagle. It's kind of cool. I like it. I would never use it for concealed carry because, well, it's 22, and I'm not betting my life on a 22. If it's not a 9 or bigger, I won't carry it every day. But I hope you enjoyed my video, found it entertaining. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get some better videos out there for you. this was just one of them ones I'm like, I should do a video on this because it just happened. So here I am. But subscribe to my channel and I'll get some good ones out there for you. I'll probably do actually another one here tonight.